Hi, welcome to English Learning Studio at Applied Foreign Language of Datong University. The topic for today's lesson is how many countries can you name in 50 seconds? Here's the outline and the lectures for today's lessons. So, I'm Selena. For the lesson today, first, I will give you some direction of how to describe a country. Second, each lecturer will give you one example country and a short introduction of the country. Next, Ray will introduce the assignment for today's lesson and the references we used. Finally, Ray will end up the lesson. So now, are you ready? Then let's get started. Again, the topic today is how many countries can you name in 50 seconds? We plan to ask people in person, but now, because of the COVID-19, we would just give you some direction and examples of how to describe a country. However, you can still try to take the challenge and tell us how many countries can you name in 50 seconds down below the comment area. So, let's start from some directions. So first, geographical location, 地理位置. Please take a look at this picture first. North, 北方, South, 南方, West, 西方, and East, 东方. So how to say 东北方, North, East? Be careful, don't say East, North. Next, how about 季节 in English? 季节, seasons. Spring, 春天 Summer, 夏天 Autumn or Fall, 秋天 and Winter, 冬天 Next, months, 月份 January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Next, weather, 气候 So here are some hard words. 有一些比较难的字，像是 foggy and misty means 多雾的 windy and gusty means 多风的Thunder means 打雷 Lightning means 闪电 So here are some references that you can scan for. So now, let's take Taiwan for example first. Taiwan, the official name is the Republic of China, but here I will just call it Taiwan. Taiwan, also named as Formosa, and it is an island country in East Asia. Also, it is surrounded by sea. About the geographical location, China is on its west side. The Pacific Ocean is on its east side. The East China Sea is on its north side. And we can also say the East China Sea lies to its north. Next, about terrain. Terrain, 地形. Taiwan is a mountainous island. 台湾是个多山的岛屿 and Taiwan can be divided into 4 parts, which are Northern, Southern, Eastern, and Central Taiwan. Next, about climate. So the island of Taiwan lies across the Tropic of Cancer, 北回归线, and it is influenced by the East Asian monsoon, 东亚季风。所以我们冬天的时候会有东北季风 and Northern Taiwan has a humid subtropical climate. 北台湾呢有一个潮湿的亚热带气候 Southern Taiwan has a humid tropical climate. 南台湾呢有一个潮湿的热带气候 Then about seasons. Spring is from March to May and summer is from June to August. 所以台湾的春天呢就是从3月到5月夏天呢，从6月到8月 and so on. Now, please think of a sentence that can describe Taiwan. For example, Taiwan, an island country in East Asia, is a beautiful, gorgeous, and charming country that is worth to visit. Next, let's welcome Edward.
Okay, I am Edward. Now, let's take Vatican City for example. Vatican City is the smallest country in the world. Its territory is just about 0.44 square kilometers, 0.44平方公里. In Vatican City, the Pope 教宗 is a country leader as the president or the king to be in power.
And most people in Vatican City believe in Catholicism.
Vatican City is located in Rome and obviously surrounded by Italy. So even if you go north, south, west, and east, you will definitely make your way to Italy. According to
geographical conditions,
we call this enclave, 内陆飞地. That means there's a land in a certain country, but it is not controlled by that country. 意思是指有一块土地在某一个国家，但那个国家无法控制那块地。About Vatican City
terrain,
it is just on the upland, 高地, which is the kind of small mountain like a hill. 丘陵, the lowest altitude is 19 meters, 最低海拔19公尺, and the highest altitude is 76 meters, 最高海拔76公尺。Vatican City climate is Mediterranean climate, 地中海型气候, which happens around mid-latitude, 中纬度地区。On summer, it is hot and dry, and on winter, it is cold and wet. In other words,
it is generally characterized by dry summers and mild, wet winters. Then, let's use a sentence to describe Vatican City.
For example, Vatican City, the smallest country in the world, is controlled by the Pope in the Italian capital city, Rome.
Next, let's welcome Roger.
Hi, I'm Roger.
我今天要来介绍的国家是 Australia, 澳大利亚。那右上角的图片就是澳大利亚的国旗，其中有一块跟英国的国旗长得一模模一样，代表了澳大利亚跟英国之间的关系匪浅哦。那旁边左上角是澳大利亚知名的地景之一乌鲁鲁，又称艾尔斯岩 Ayers Rock。左下角也是澳大利亚知名地景之一雪梨歌剧院 Sydney Opera House。接着我们来看看澳大利亚的3个基本资料。First， 首先 Australia is the world's 6th largest country. 澳大利亚是世界上第6大的国家。Its territory is 7,617,930 square kilometers. 澳大利亚的占地呢，大约是761.7930平方公尺，大约是211个台湾大。Its location is in Oceania, that is in Southern Hemisphere. 澳大利亚位在大洋洲，也就是南半球。澳大利亚有以下几种 geographical characteristics 地理特色。First, is surrounded by ocean. 澳大利亚它四面环海。Second, Australia have no active volcanoes now. 澳大利亚现在没有活跃性的火山。Third, the terrain in the eastern part of Australia is mountains. 澳大利亚东边的地形以山为主。Fourth, on the other side, the terrain in the west is a low plateau. 在另一边，西边的地形则是矮高原或是低高原。Fifth, the terrain in the middle part is a plain. 在澳大利亚中部则是平原。接着，我们来看看澳大利亚的 climate 气候。It's warm, hot, dry, and wet. 澳大利亚的气候既温暖又炎热，它可以很干，又能非常的潮湿。Cyclones sometimes happen. 有时候澳大利亚会有台风。Bushfires can be started by extreme heat. 在澳大利亚，天气炎热可能会引起野火或者是大火。Last, please use a sentence to describe Australia. For example,
Australia, a country located in Oceania where it's below Southern Asia, is much bigger than Taiwan. Then next, let's welcome Ray.
Hi, my name is Ray. Now let me introduce the country name Paraguay. Paraguay. Paraguay, the official name is the Republic of Paraguay, but here I will just call it Paraguay. Here are some interesting facts about Paraguay. Paraguay often ranks as the world's happiest place based on global polling data. Taiwan has diplomatic relations with Paraguay, and Paraguay is the only country that Taiwan has diplomatic relations on South America. Paraguay is the place that if you go through the Earth center from Taiwan. Now, where is Paraguay located in? Paraguay is located in the Southern Hemisphere, and it is located in the heart of South America, which is a landlocked country located between Brazil, Bolivia, and Argentina. About Paraguay's terrain, the Paraguay River divides the country into east and west. The western half is the Gran Chaco, which is a large grassland, and it is distributed between Argentina, Paraguay, Bolivia, and Brazil. The eastern half is famous for its undulating terrain. There are swamps and fertile lands in the lower reaches of rivers, and they provide a good environment for forestry, agriculture, and cattle breeding. About Paraguay's climate, you can see in this picture, the red line represents the day temperature, and the black line represents the night temperature. Paraguay has a humid, subtropical climate with an average annual temperature of 24.5 degrees Celsius. In summer, from October to March, the average temperature reaches 31 degrees Celsius, but occasionally it will exceed 40 degrees Celsius for a few days. In winter, from June to August, the average temperature is around 14.5 degrees Celsius. In the southern area of Paraguay, it may be below 0 degrees Celsius at night. Now, please think of a sentence that can describe Paraguay. For example, Paraguay, a landlocked country in South America, is a place if you go through the Earth center from Taiwan. 巴拉圭是一个在南美洲的内陆国家，如果你从台湾穿越地形，到达的就是巴拉圭。Next, about the assignment. The assignment for today is, please type down the sentences that can describe Taiwan, Vatican City, Australia, and Paraguay, down below the comment area. And we will be glad to check your sentences if needed. 今天的作业是在留言处写下你想到可以用来形容台湾、梵蒂冈、澳洲以及巴拉圭的句子。另外，如果有需要，我们也很乐意帮您批改句子。Next, about the references. These are the references we used. Finally, we hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and thank you.